Hi folks, Paul Grin here. I'd like to cover a rather somber topic today. How well have you dealt with the loss of a loved one? I've experienced a number of deaths this year. Friends, associates, family, friends of family. I lost my parents decades ago. The death of my father was sudden and unexpected. But I know he died a happy man. He lived a very full and satisfying 79 years, and he was doing what he loved at the time. My mother's death, however, was slow. We saw it coming and knew what to expect. Now, losing your parents is obviously not easy, but isn't that something we all expect? Isn't that the normal order of things? Yet I had a family member, a grown man in his 50s, who never got over the loss of his mother. He unfortunately slowly drank himself to death. It was a shame. I liked the guy. I wish I knew then what I knew now. It may sound trite, but I'd like to think I might have been able to help him. Then there's the death of a spouse. My ex-wife died unexpectedly a few years ago, but I imagine for some of us the death of an ex-spouse doesn't quite count. Worse still is the death of a child, even if that child's an adult. I know 3 people who have gone through this. One I just learned of today. Perhaps it's just a coincidence, but I recently finished 2 books on happiness that were both written by people who had lost a child. I can only imagine what that must be like. If you or someone you know is having difficulty overcoming grief and can't get unstuck from that stage, there is a way out. Now, I'm no psychiatrist, although I was successfully treated by one in the past, and perhaps antidepressants may be the answer for you to get through this as well. They certainly helped me, but consider this. Imagine the roles were reversed. Imagine that you were the one who died, and that you were watching over your spouse or child from above, and you saw how they were unable to get on with their life, that they were mired in grief and couldn't move on. What would you think of their actions? Would you consider their extended grieving heroic? Would you somehow be proud of them? Or might you be ashamed of their behavior? Might you want to see them get on with their life? What might you tell them? Think about that a moment. Because what do you think they're trying to tell you right now? Shouldn't you honor them and their wishes? Just something to think about. Please comment below if you've got any thoughts or stories that you'd like to tell. I'd certainly like to hear them. I'm sure others would as well. And please visit my YouTube channel. There's even a playlist on life. So, see you next time.